Hello, this is Danny Hill, EFT NLP coach. Breakdowns are breakthroughs. I had one myself, many times actually, on my journey to experiencing much more peace and more mastery over my psychology. It doesn't really matter how significant the breakdown is, on whatever level that is, whether it's a breakdown in society or it's a breakdown within someone's own personal psychology. So what are they? They come at a time when literally your unconscious mind cannot carry on in the way that it has been carrying on. It's just saying, you know what, I'm taking the foundations away because this doesn't work. Everything almost falls down, depends how severe the breakdown is, but everything just comes crashing down. Why does it come crashing down? Because its foundations are built on things to do with fear, things that are no longer serving you. And so the old level of consciousness that once served you is outdated. And there is no way of experiencing what it is that the unconscious really, truly wants to experience with that old way of being or non-being. So when we have a breakdown or when society breaks down, it's always an opportunity. I think it was JFK who said the word crisis in another language, I think it might be Japanese, is threat as well as opportunity. And it absolutely is an opportunity. So when they happen, even if they're just mini breakdowns, embrace them, because it means that you are going to reprogram yourself again for an even greater psychology, an even greater way of being in the world. You have to break down in order to go back up again. You know, it's like a house. If a house was built on poor foundations, eventually it's going to come crumbling down. So if the house is built on really wonderful, great, solid foundations, it's going to stay there for a long, long time. But many of our belief systems and the way that we operate in the world are based around fears. They're not grounded in love, in peace, in really good things. They're geared towards away from values, not towards values. And that means an away from value being fear. I want to be away from the thing that I'm frightened of, as opposed to I'd like to be towards what it is that I would love. Now, the more that your foundations are built this way, the more that things are going to be more solid, the more that things are going to give you a more wonderful return, the more happier and peaceful you are going to be, because the emphasis is on love, not fear. And society will eventually have to have many breakdowns until it is much more in this state of consciousness. The majority of society is this, and it's built on foundations to do with fear. They are away from values. So go with the breakdowns, whatever that is, whether it's a breakdown in society or it's a breakdown in your own psychology, however major or minor that is. By doing so, you'll be going with life, because life breaks down all of the time. Every plant, every tree, everything ultimately breaks down, changes form, and is born again.